So guys, here we go. Further conservatory update. We have glass here, and now we have half, sorry, I've got a 3-year-old hanging onto my leg, half of the roof now in opal polycarbonate. They should be coming back tomorrow to replace all this glass with this polycarbonate here. So a lot of the weight has come off the roof. I'm just going to pause a second while I deal with this child. So further things I have noticed, if I can zoom in, if you look at the wall plate above this window, you'll notice that it's tight in this corner and it runs right out in that corner. So that window is twisted, which is the one that is leaning back here, which is a little bit straighter. We have cracking down this joint here. We have cracking here. Excuse the cobwebs again. We have cracking here. So all of this is cracking out, obviously with movement as well. And that one's not too bad. The wall plate up here, again, it is separating in this corner, and as you come across the wall plate, it's then flush, so that's out. You notice that piece of aluminium there is bent, so the trim panel is not going to clip into there without either trimming that bit of aluminium out or trimming the cover cap. What else have we got? Oh yes, I'm just going to grab my level. The front of the conservatory, this panel here, this is again only a 2-foot level. So it doesn't show it very well. It shows it better on a 6-foot, but to bring that level, as you can see, on a 2-foot level, that's running out by a good 10, maybe 15 mil. On a 6-foot level that we put on it a bit earlier, it's running out by a good 20 to 30 mil. So that's where we're at. Again, I don't believe that the existing window system underneath is compatible with the roof system that's been put on, because they're two different systems. I believe there's been so much movement now in this conservatory that it's no longer going to be able to support the roof. At very least, it's going to need entirely taking down, all the fixings redoing, because things have moved so much. It's going to need re-trimming and so on and so forth. By the time that's been done, it's probably as well to replace the entire conservatory. We also have cracking in the plasterboards down here. I'm guessing that is probably the movement of the windows going through the window boards and cracking out the plasterboard. So yeah, that's where we are right now. So this is now day 7. We're going backwards but forwards at the same time. We're going backwards because it's obviously being deglazed and is further away from being the finished article. We're going forwards insofar as I feel a lot safer leaving my family with this conservatory, insofar as half of the weight has been taken off, the aquaprops are still in place, and it probably isn't going to move anymore. Little problems today. Guys were meant to turn up at 10 o'clock. 2 of them, bless them, didn't get the memo. Turned up at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 8:30 anyway, as they normally were last week. they hadn't been informed that they were meant to be here at 10:30. The other guys turned up at around 10:30. The polycarbonate roof was meant to be here at 12 o'clock and didn't turn up till nearly 2 o'clock. So the guys have had a very frustrating day, hanging around and waiting for things, basically twiddling their thumbs half the day because the materials weren't here. The courier had actually parked his van God knows where and walked down the entire length of our road, which is probably a good mile or so, and basically hadn't found the house, even though there were people stood on the drive waiting for him, looking out for him so he didn't drive past. So, sterling job by the courier. Wasted about 2 hours. But we're getting there. So, unfortunately, Kel's going to have to deal with the rest of this tomorrow because I won't be here. Let's hope it goes smoothly for her, and we'll see what it's like when I return from Denmark and see if Evander and Aviva have worked out a plan of attack for what's going to happen now. That's where we are at the moment. Obviously, true to form, I'm documenting this for the benefit of people at Evander and Aviva that aren't here, so that they have a visual representation of what is going on and where we're at. So, sorry to my usual viewers if this is boring you. I'm sorry I'm putting up so many videos about it, but I feel it's better to document this one day at a time, so that the updates are pretty much live for the powers that be. So until the actual next koi related video, I will catch you next time. Ta-ra!